So, hi everyone, welcome back. We continue right from where we left off, and just the usual intro. Oil is actually now done, but I'm trying to like even out some gaps. So the map itself is a 2K by 2K map, 700 towns, 1500 industries, and yeah, making progress. So what I'm trying to achieve at this moment is to fish out the better oil fields and provide them with engineering supplies, which will always be fun. At which point, I think we'll definitely need auto trains here. So this has a 3 count of 3 yet again, which was good fun in the previous episode when I didn't know what I was doing. 3 count of 3, 900k. So eventually, these will bump. Want to see is how long it takes for these planes to get here. Timetable, 12 days to complete. I don't know, 24 days to complete. They take 50, so 2 of them should be fine. A lot of oil here. Why is there so much oil? Oh, because this gets stuff in spare. You making money. You timetabled. You're not timetabled because you're full load. Well, then you should not really be timetabling at all. Mind you, if this is 300.k default, I could possibly nick from here or not. Hardly. A bit full. This one's this one's not bad. Was it? No, I don't want any of this crap. Hold on. So we'll find it. So we know about this. Map, go away. This is concurring. This will get better. This is the one we had a look at. This is normal, but there are a lot of ways to get stuff from here. Can we bring back the oil stuff for a moment? So if I casually just, they can turn around there. It's not going to be a busy place anyway. So this is 400-ish. This is 200-ish. It seems like a massively wasted opportunity. If I hilariously just take it from here, people let me be. You do 45, that's quite crap, but not a problem. At least this can get enhanced. So this goes there, and I'll make another one out of sheer laziness. This comes from here to there, and all of you GTFO. Can't do that, can I? Could do this. So if this does 80, that's still not going to be enough for that. So we'll just have enhanced for now. Because this takes coffee, rubber, diamonds. Rubber. Poor cat's feeling a bit hot. I mean, not just her, all of us, but it's not even hot yet. So if I do that, rubber A, could just make it medium. Yep. I mean, you need 600 odd anyway, which we won't be able to produce. You need, you make foreign supplies. I could take the foreign supplies. Foreign supplies. I'm pretty sure it will go down in a month. So there's no diamonds here, and you say coffee or rubber. I don't want to go too far. You are definitely not a coffee plantation. It's farm, copper. Yeah, nothing immediately obvious. It was supposed to be timetabled. Lol. Nametube just casually bumped act prices by 30%. So what I'm trying to get to is to see if we can. What's your 14 days? So one's enough because it turns in a month, even if the actual numbers will be crap. And you still only do in months. I'm sure I'm overcomplicating this. So you're normal because we're not doing even 100k. It's a coffee, right? Coffee, no. It's for Hopper. You do know about that. Well, I'm afraid that's as far as it goes. Zero enhanced. 63%. No, it's 80. I want to see if we can get this a little better, but I don't think we can. You're going home now. In which case, I mean, Kuckelberg, bump the oil stuff from here to 5. I mean, oil at 1.7 million. It's fine. They'll get updated at some point. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So this one's sorted. Wow, this is normal. Like, could nick things. Because the thing is, we'll have to. I'm looking at it and I don't see it. No, I don't want trading posts. Why do I have petrol station? I don't care about petrol station. So this is Gung Ho. This is not doing anything. It's pretty crap though, and this is being used in 3 places. I don't think it has more capacity. That's an oil field. Normal. When I can, but it's just not going to be enough. That's the only issue. Mind you, engineering suppliers goods. And I did that. Can we have a viewport here. Great work. Try that again. So attempt many. Just give me the freaking thing. I mean, I could visually check some of this, but not really. Maybe, probably. Airport, large. There. If I take this from here to here, probably have two of them, because why not? As usual, you are getting timetabled. They should become pretty sweet. What are you? You're already having engineering supplies here. Yeah, I don't want you then. Okay, you definitely are fixed. You're semi-fixed. Why are you just semi-fixed? Probably from here. Can we put the bloody oil thing back? It's pretty far away. You'd think it's stupid, but I did on the other map, and it's actually pretty workable. Apart from me not seeing anything as usual. Where am I going? No, not this one. Not this. This. Out viewport. Yeah, it is that one. Oh, it's my favorite bitchy town, Bitchy Bay, which isn't really doing much. Yeah, I think that I know what's happening there. The engineering supplies are coming from here, and that's just overloaded. So what we'll do is actually get rid of these four because they don't do the trick I want them to do. And instead we'll leg it, but not like this. That's pretty stupid, but hey. So I want a bunch of these guys. Make sure that they would be timetabled if ever. Shut up. From here, go there. We need like 5 or 6. But once they get actually properly timetabled up, this will work quite well. And copper through timber, so we can bring a lot of stuff here. I'm hoping you don't hear random dogs killing each other outside. Food. There's 1, 2 of them there, so we'll bump this up very quickly. Very quickly. There was another one just here. So you do 144 and you do 160. I don't remember if that's good or bad. But at the moment we have nothing else. Hold on. In terms of, oops, that was stupid. I kind of wanted this. So in fact, what I'll do is make it large. If I even have that, which I apparently do, and just pick up from both. Yep. And while we're at it, farm supply. It's going to be a little backwards, but it doesn't even do farm supplies, so I did not sell that. And coffee, there's also coffee. We'll just shove it in the same place, really. Clone, probably not boots. I don't think we need large coffee for this. How much you make? Very little. Coffee small. Also, coffee large should be number 2, not 3, but never mind. I suddenly don't really remember if that is correct though. Let's be. That's medium. It's 20% less, but I don't think it will make a huge amount of difference. Also, you want copper, not coffee. So that will not do. They all start with C. Okay, well, if you want timber and copper, copper is a bit more complicated. So forest is one up there, sawmill, none, and copper mine, there's one up there. Copper we could do. Copper we could actually do pretty easily. So we do that. I don't think. Yeah. Copper or I think I had a hashtag at the end. No, just copper. Copper small. So initially that's not really going to go anywhere, but it's fine. Copper small and then copper or small. You go. And this is going to start in the wrong place, but I'm just sheer lazy. I don't have to. Copper or small. So this is actually not being fully utilized, which is to say I could nick one or two up here. Normal. Can you be normal? Oh, I kind of get it. Because they all went off empty initially, and then that was it. So I'm not a huge fan of this. You're an undefined road vehicle. Can't have that. You actually take copper ore. Chemicals. You don't make chemicals. You also don't make chemicals. weird. You're normal. Oh, yes, these are normal because we've not found any. Right. So you make goods. What if I turn everything on? Chemical. I think chemicals would come from like somewhere. It's a farm that's not doing chemicals. I can promise you that. Look, it's not a problem. Eight. 17. I mean, you're gunkoing weirdly enough, which is almost fine, except your 75 might be too much. So what's with this guy? Good. And you're getting probably just about enough. Now, this has a lot of goods. Okay, fine. Stage, no, something, no, fine. This has been sorted multiple times. This, I think this is normal, and we kind of established there's not much I can do about it because it's not like I tried. It's chemicals and farm supplies. So yeah, I need a wharf for the chemicals. Yeah, we already know that this is overloaded, but you get a little too many. So the thing is, it's not necessarily a problem that these are overloaded. What is a problem is that I don't actually check how much is the incoming. Like, this doesn't need that many. I can probably do a little fewer because we only need 80. Yeah, same here. Because then suddenly I could consider bringing stuff here. I mean, there. This is totally acceptable and normal. So if I did that, could just do this. Yep, pretty much. Pretty much. And then just let them turn back. And there's already stuff happening here, so what I would want is just a few of these guys. So we set 12 to the others. We're not going to have that many. We'll have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And with that, I think I'm probably going to, where am I? Okay, I don't need all this shit. Like for the time being, we'll just leave these behind. Okay, well, that's oil done. I will find the way. I want to leave all the food-related crap later. Why don't we deal with forests? There's plenty of them somewhere. Oh god, I can't see this fucking thing. They look exactly the same as everything else. And sawmill. You're joking, right? Logs, logs. I expect it to be a little more complex than this. I don't even know if I have. Okay, can we just close all the crap we don't need? Coffee, copper, diamond, oil. I'm not going to need engineering supplies for this. Food, logs. I did have logs at some point, medium size, but not anymore. You take 63. So if I take like 2 of these, that's actually plenty. Can take these to somewhere there. This, I really can't see too well on the map, these colors. The reason why I'm doing this, I'll just keep calling it on foot, but on land or, well, using trucks, lorries, however you want to call them, it's because we don't need trains for this U. And they're relatively fast. What the hell's that? That's another forest. And the fourth one. Interesting. The sawmill's going to be busy, that's for sure. What you needs repair? Well, then go get the pad. Logs. Yep, timetabled. And then these two, what the hell is that? Tunnel. These can just come here whatever way they can. Yeah, this numbering is wrong because W should be, hold on, not flogs, logs, small. Well, technically, no, we're not doing extra smalls. Yeah, that's actually a valid point. Damn it, go away. So you just produce timber, but nothing else. It's not necessarily a problem, but you make building materials. There's another. What the hell? So many. Good work. Wrong direction. So we have 58. Logs 3, that definitely needs to be bumped to 5. Also, I don't want this timetabled. I want, it's not even timetabled. In which case I do want it timetabled. curious about how this is panning out surprisingly well. That's where we upgraded our chains. Going back to wherever I was. Somewhere here. Maybe, maybe not. So I think Wharf does farming supplies. Yeah. And Wharf takes a whole bunch of things we don't have. Manganese, phosphate. Phosphate, no, not directly. Manganese, I found it, so not quite directly. 225. It's pretty far out. Ish, but then, yeah, we already do this. And I want to hook into that. So if I did some search, right, you make goods and engineering supplies. So if I do that and take the love oil again, inch supplies, go from here, there, and then conversely from here we make a whole new group, I think, but 225, make it medium. From here to here, how many millions of times I actually clicked on this? You go. I don't think you're being used, but I really don't like you. One, so building materials we can actually probably supply as well, even from through here. and we have 4 minutes. So I did that, and then I didn't finish it. O2 Okay, I actually want this pinned. And what are the FIRS? 112 clone, and it's not going to be enough. That's really obvious. 150. Okay, start with this. See how things go. And then we actually don't have an awful lot of time, but you make logs, which is not being taken anywhere. And builder's yard. The one time I would want it. No, you take building materials. I want a not really timber yard, which there's totally none. Stockyard, no. Supply yard, no. Oh, the yards. Well, that sucks. I mean, we have 2 minutes. So I don't want to start reinventing the wheel here. Phosphate, there was one here, which is actually not too bad. I don't think we have any phosphates, no. You do relatively little, so small new phosphate from here up here. Go. The music's gone quiet again because why not? Why aren't you actually being timetabled properly? Just do as I say. That one. Okay, we are out of time. So thanks for watching as usual. And yeah, we'll continue next time with more getting forests sorted. And I think now this is ongoing, which is why we need more terrains. I want to make this into an oil 5. So it's a 7 count, which is these get serviced. Okay, it will eventually update itself. Right. Yeah. Anyway, see you next time. Let me know how you like that. Bye bye.